Something is happening out there, far from cities, far from safety. In the deep wild, cameras have captured moments no one can fully explain. Creatures, shadows, movements that defy logic. Tonight, we'll explore the most disturbing encounters ever recorded in the wild, ordered from the least terrifying to the one that will stay with you long after the video ends. Stay until the final case, because the last encounter is something you're not supposed to see. Number 15. Out in the wild, far from any road or witness, cameras have captured moments that were never meant to be seen. Unhuman movements, encounters that defy every explanation we have. Tonight, we dive into the most disturbing encounters ever recorded in the wild, and we'll reveal them from the least terrifying to the one that will haunt you long after this video ends, including a recording of a childlike figure found in the mountains, wearing rags, long tangled hair, and hands shaped like claws. Stay until the final case, because the last encounter is unlike anything you've ever seen. Number 14. Imagine walking through a desolate field, miles from civilization, only to stumble across this. A TikTok user uploaded footage of a strange black object resting in the dirt. At first glance, it appears to be the severed horns of a ram, perhaps the remains of a predator's meal. But as the camera moves closer, the situation gets much more confusing. The object isn't just bone, it appears to be wrapped in black material, and terrifyingly, it has eyes. Two wide plastic eyes staring blankly at the cameraman. Is this a strange prank, a piece of desert art, or a warning to stay away? Whatever it is, the way it stares back at you while lying in the middle of nowhere is deeply unsettling. Number 13. In the open desert, one of the most unsettling creatures ever recorded rushes across the sand. It isn't a spider, and it isn't a scorpion, yet somehow it carries the worst traits of both. This animal can reach speeds up to 16 kilometers per hour, emits a harsh scream when threatened, and uses its massive jaws to crush insects, small reptiles, and even rodents. Its appearance alone is enough to disturb anyone seeing it for the first time. A large body, long, frantic legs, rapid movements, and a surprisingly aggressive posture, like something pulled straight from a horror film. Number 12. In the middle of a barren desert, a scene appears that almost no one has ever witnessed before. An entire group of cobras moving together across the sand. Cobras are solitary by nature, making this gathering an extraordinarily rare and unsettling event. Their synchronized movements, raised hoods, and defensive posture create an image that feels both primal and dangerous. No one knows what triggered this behavior, migration, territorial shift, or something else, but the footage captures a moment so unusual that it seems almost unreal. Number 11. In the silent heat of the desert, this creature looks almost unreal, like a small monster carved from thorns and stone. But it's completely real, the thorny devil. Its entire body is covered in sharp crown-like spikes that confuse predators and blend perfectly with the sand. From a distance, it looks like part of the desert itself, until it moves. Despite its intimidating appearance, it's harmless to humans. It survives by drinking water through tiny grooves in its skin and feeding almost exclusively on ants. The way it freezes, then jerks forward in short, mechanical steps, makes it feel like a creature designed for camouflage, and for unsettling anyone who stumbles upon it. Number 10. In a barren, lifeless paramo, something enormous moves across the ground, a centipede the size of a human. Its body advances in slow, deliberate waves, each segment shifting with unsettling mechanical precision, like a living chain of armored plates sliding over the earth. The creature's massive legs ripple in perfect rhythm, giving the impression of a predator built for patience and for silence. For anyone who crosses its path, the scale alone is enough to freeze them in place. Number 9. Hidden in the shadows of a mountain farm, someone begins recording, quietly, carefully.
Miren eso, eso es lo que se está robando la cosecha. Y yo echándole la culpa al vecino.
A small figure moves between the crops, stealing handfuls of produce with quick, nervous gestures. Its appearance is startling. A goblin-like creature, eerily similar to the one seen in Harry Potter. Pointed features, thin limbs, and an almost mischievous posture. It darts from plant to plant, glancing around as if aware it's being watched, yet unsure from where. The movements are fast, deliberate, too human in some moments, too creature-like in others. For the person filming, the fear is obvious. They stay hidden, barely breathing, capturing what looks like a folklore being caught in the act. Number 8. In rural Paraná, a night vision camera captures 3 dogs staring into the darkness, alert, uneasy. Then behind them, something moves. A pale, elongated figure steps forward, its shape unmistakably humanoid, yet disturbingly wrong. The creature freezes for a moment, as if deciding whether to advance or retreat, and then it bolts out of frame with unnatural speed, leaving only silence behind. Its proportions, its posture, its sudden escape, everything suggests a nightmare briefly caught on tape, hiding just beyond the reach of the dog's growls. Number 7. Deep in a mountain forest, a shaky camera captures a towering figure moving between the trees. Locals call it El Restrio, a creature whispered about in paranormal circles. Huge, gaunt, and gray-skinned, it walks on all fours with long, distorted limbs that bend in unnatural angles. Its size alone is overwhelming, a silhouette that shouldn't exist, gliding silently over the forest floor as if searching for something, or someone. The way it moves makes it even more disturbing, slow, deliberate, almost predatory. Whether it's a creature, a person, or something else entirely remains unknown. But the recording captures a moment that feels impossible to dismiss. Number 6. Late at night in an open field, a man claims he saw a creature crouched over something, feeding. Panicked, he shouts into the darkness and fires several shots toward the shape, but whatever he's aiming at barely reacts. According to his account, when the figure finally collapsed, the sound it made wasn't human. The recording captures only fragments, shadows, screams, and the raw fear in his voice, yet it suggests an encounter with something far beyond the ordinary. Number 5. In broad daylight, deep inside a forest trail, a man begins recording when he notices a lone woman crossing the path. Her posture is unnerving, head down, movement slow and unsteady, as if disconnected from everything around her. She doesn't speak, she doesn't look up. She simply walks with an eerie, trance-like stillness, sending a silent warning to stay away. The calm daylight only makes the moment more disturbing, as if something about her presence does not belong to the forest or to the world of the living. Number 4. 2 locals walking through a forest in the Middle East suddenly stop. Something ahead of them is moving in an unnatural way. A strange entity jumps between the trees, its head glowing like fire, flickering with every movement. The creature emits an eerie, almost metallic sound that echoes through the forest, as if calling or warning. Its leaps are unpredictable, its form hard to define, a silhouette that shouldn't exist in a quiet woodland path. The witnesses keep their distance, whispering in fear, capturing a moment that feels more like a myth brought to life.
hey, 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 sini, 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 Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Subhanallah, Subhanallah, la ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah.
Number 3. During a winter hunt, a man stops cold. Something massive is thrashing violently between the trees. A humanoid figure grips what looks like a small tree, shaking it with unnatural force, its movements rough and almost enraged. The hunter watches from a distance, realizing the creature's strength is far beyond anything he has encountered in the wild. Fear takes over. He slowly backs away, careful not to make noise, aware that whatever this being is, it's better not to confront it. Number 2. In the stillness of the night, a CCTV camera captures a tense moment in the forest. A gaunt, pale figure, resembling a skinwalker, creeps toward a group of deer cubs, its movements sharp and predatory. But something unexpected happens. The adult deer charge forward, chasing the creature through the darkness with surprising aggression. The figure flees, stumbling back into the trees, overwhelmed by the animals it intended to prey upon. It's a rare, unsettling glimpse of nature turning against something that shouldn't be there. Number 1. In a forest already rumored to be haunted, a CCTV camera records something lurking behind the trees. A pale, thin figure peeks from behind a trunk, its body elongated, almost mannequin-like, yet undeniably alive. It doesn't walk out. It slides, silent, deliberate, its head tilting in a way that feels anything but human. The creature watches unmoving, as if aware of the camera, and then vanishes behind the tree with impossible speed. The footage leaves only questions. What was it? Why was it there? And how many times has it passed through these woods without being seen?